Hi, this is Dan, and welcome to another The Horizon Awaits Quick Campground Review. In this video, we'll be reviewing Rafter J Bar Ranch, an RV resort in Hill City, South Dakota. Hill City, South Dakota is a town close to Mount Rushmore National Park, and this RV park is actually a nice park to stay in if you wanted to visit Mount Rushmore. If you're heading south from Hill City on US Highway 385, you'll turn just before the train bridge onto Rafter J Bar Road, which is actually the north entrance to the campground. You take that road all the way up the hill. It'll take you past the base camp on the right, where we stayed, and the cabin camp on the left. And at the top of the hill is the office and store. One of the nice things about the Rafter J Bar Ranch Resort is it's right on the Mickelson Bike Trail. The George Mickelson Trail is a bike trail that goes all the way basically through South Dakota. But it passes right through Hill City and right by the front gate of this campground. This is our campsite. It's in the base camp area of the RV resort. So I thought I'd take my bike out and ride around a bit and show you the rest of the RV resort. This group of old buildings on the north end of the park were actually used as part of the stagecoach operations back in the historic Deadwood days with General Custer. So they're very old buildings. They date back to the late 1800s. Just right up here to the store and the office. You see they have some gas pumps there. I'm not sure if they work, but the store is open and it sells ice and other amenities you might need while camping. Also up at the front here is the pool. Now when we visited here, it was at the end of the season, so the pool is closed. But I imagine in the summer it's a nice place to hang out with the family. This RV park is extremely large. In fact, it might be the largest private campground I've ever camped in. And it's divided into a number of different separate camps, they might call them, where RVs group together, but they're not throughout the park. So the one we were in the base camp, and as you ride up past the office store here, they have what they call the line camp. This RV area seems to be more for Class A's and large RVs. At least that's what I saw there. A lot of Class A's and maybe fifth wheels in this part. Very similar to the base camp, but it's on the south end of the campground. So heading back up the trail to the higher part, we're going to go to the island. Unfortunately, this part, my camera fell down. You can see the tire of my bike. But as you can see, there's a fair distance between the individual camps. So it's a very large RV resort. So this section is called the island. It also seems to be a place that you can put larger RVs. You get a nice view of the surrounding area here. It's very beautiful South Dakota views here in this camp. As I said, this is near the end of the season. Some of these camp areas close down in the winter where they have only ones open where they can keep the water lines from freezing. But there were still some people here, but it was definitely getting to the end of the season. As you can see, this is another area where they could put larger RVs in the line camp. There's more trees in this section than in the area that are the base camp where we stayed. And then if you head up the hill here to the ranch camp, this is definitely the most wooded area of the campground. There's a lot of trees up here. There has two actual sections there. There's the lower ranch camp, and then the actual ranch camp. So this is the ranch camp. That was very sparsely populated this time of year. One of the nice things is each of the different camps have their own, or most of them have their own restroom facilities. So you don't have to go all the way across the park to get to a restroom facilities. And the facilities themselves have both laundry rooms and showers. And this one is the laundry room at this camp. And here's the bathroom facilities. And you can see the showers are fairly nice and clean. So back up to the front here where the office is and the pool. You can see they also have a playground here and a nice place to sit out and have picnics in the summertime. There's a fire pit to sit around. They have some kind of garage for storing vehicles. I'm not sure what that's available for. We didn't ask. This is back to the base camp, which is the part where we stayed in. I think it's the part they might keep open later than other parts. I think this area has lines that don't freeze up in the winter, or at least for a while. So this is the most crowded part of the camp when we were there. But it's also very level, but it's not as woodsy as the northern parts. I mean, as the southern parts, where the ranch camp is. We're back to our site. You can see that our site has full amenities. It has, I think, 30 amp, 50 amp, and water and sewer. And we had a picnic table and a fire pit. Hope you enjoyed this quick review of Rafter J Bar Ranch. And if you'd like to see more of our quick reviews of campgrounds that we've been to, subscribe and click the bell and you'll get notified whenever I post a new one. Thanks for watching.